This playthrough is rated T for teen.
This house needs a cleaning. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last episode, we found out about the inverse castle, and we told Richter and Maria to head back while we take care of this thing. This is all supposed to happen within a night, so makes sense that we're on our own here. But anyway, we're exploring everything in the inverse castle. So I decided to put the sword familiar back on because I want to get him to level 50 because the sword familiar has a unique a thing that occurs when he hits level 50. You can get him as a weapon if you do that. So unfortunately, it'll be quite a while. And unfortunately, familiars don't gain a ton of experience. They don't gain the same amount of experience as you do, as you can see on this list here. But I'll start using him. I probably won't get it by the end of the game, unfortunately, since I got him pretty late. But we'll see what happens. I also want to swap out my weapons for a bit. I want to equip the Alucard weapons because it raises your luck stat, and enemies have a higher chance of dropping money when they do that. So I don't need it so much for the money. I just want the higher luck stat. Where's the Alucard sword? Now I just have to find it. There it is. All right, so yeah, it drops quite a bit of the luck improves quite a bit. So okay. The only problem with this is my defenses are really low. So also there's a unique let's try the mist instead. That should give me enough time to get up there. There we go. Also, there's a unique attack you can do with the sword familiar that only works with him. It's not a bad ability. It hits everything on screen. The only problem is activating it. And like most things, I have a hard time doing the button combinations for any of the attacks. You can also learn it by going back to the library. I think it unlocks as soon as you get the sword familiar. You can go buy the scroll that tells you how to do it. But I want to see if I can show it off really quick. The only problem is I might have to change out my armor back off again because of actually I could just use the stopwatch. Oh, she doesn't get hit by that? I'm always surprised when certain enemies don't get affected by the stopwatch. Or maybe they have to be on screen when it happens. I don't know, something like that. Alright, I'm just getting past you guys. Let me see if I can do that attack. Seriously? Anyway, so to do the attack, it's down. Seriously? It's down, forward, up, forward. Charge the up ability. What that means is you just hold the up for like 2 seconds or something like that, and then press down and attack. So let me see if I can do it. So, all right. The only problem is I there we go. So that's how you do it. So just curious, or just to let you know. Maybe I should go back to the other build for a while because yeah, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. But yeah, that's how you do that ability. So, oh, nope, come on. Yeah, keep swimming. Just keep swimming. There's also a unique attack that you can get in wolf form too. And the cool thing about the spells is as long as you do them, you can actually activate it. Let's see if I can show that off now. Yeah, Sword Brothers now. Yeah, that up with the red means you have to hold it down for a few seconds. Yeah, if you didn't know the game or didn't understand that, you're like, well, what does that mean? All right, I could try to show off the wolf charge now. I guess I could have shown this off earlier, but all right, wolf charge is down, forward attack. There we go. That was pretty easy actually. Decent damage. So, something to consider. Oh, did I kill one of those flower ladies? Oh, I think I've killed those flower ladies before, haven't I? Or have I killed that version of it? I better go and kill them. Let me re-equip, or change my armor again, just because. Yeah, too bad the Alucard. Actually, I could leave everything else on. just take out the Alucard shield and just put the walk armor back on. I didn't realize how annoying these ladies are, actually. Wow, it is like obnoxious, like how they work. Alright, now we can equip that back on, so... Yeah, look how... It's crazy how low the defense is for this, though. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have gone... I should have gone back and fit... Well, I'll come back this way anyway. There's a room... Well, I don't want to finish every single room, or complete, get 200% yet. Which is the... if you finish off the castle, you can get 200% on your save file. But I don't want 200%... because that actually slightly affects the ending, depending on if you are at, is it 195% or if you're at 196%. So be wary of that. So I have to find a safe spot here pretty soon. Let's see. I think there's a teleport not far from here. Or save. Oh, here's the Gaben. Yeah, remember these guys? They were a boss at one point. Now they're a common enemy. Crazy how that is, kind of Souls-like, you know. Oh yeah, I gotta be careful not to destroy all the walls because I want to show off. I want to show off something that the fairy does. If you find a wall that can be broken. Alright, cool dude. There it is, haha. Go ahead and save it. That was a nasty business right there. Yeah, if I keep going... Yeah, I'm trying to think of where the fastest way to get... Yeah, I guess I could just keep going the way I'm going, so... Because I want to find the teleport first for the underground area. Whoops. Yeah, look at all the mini bosses. Or actually, the full bosses. Oh, there's a red cave in there. Watch out for the red caves. Yeah, I didn't mean to activate the clock. Not that it really matters, just for... Yep, see? There's Slogar. Okay, just checking something. Although it seems like the high luck isn't really getting me any. What the? Uh-oh. Well, it's like Death himself is here. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear the weak stuff while I'm about to fight Death. No, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I guess just go combat knife or something like that, or luminous. Yeah, let's just go combat. Let's you know, garrot Death.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness!
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Alright, boss time against Death himself. So Death, like all times, will hit you, try to hit you with sickles. He'll move across the screen, cast magic, and I beat him already. No, yeah, he's got another form. Whoops, didn't mean to cast that because that doesn't really do anything for him. Yeah, I didn't mean to cast, because it stops the boss music when you do that. Yeah, Death's got one extra form, although this one's, I don't know, kind of a silly form, to tell you the truth. Let's not fight Death. Tid's a silly person. I guess the only problem with doing this as a knife is that... There we go. Now I said I wasn't even level grinding either. Like I said, just fight everything once. And then... Anyway, we get the Eye of Vlad. I think all these artifacts are supposed to be remnants of Castlevania II, because you know we had to grab all the parts of Dracula to finish everything. But anyway, we get luck plus 10 for having the Eye of Vlad. So let's equip those items back on really quick. Yeah, we just kind of. I guess I could have done it with the Alucard armor just to see, but yeah, I already beat him. Oh boy. That's the problem with this game being a level-based game. You can straight up destroy people or destroy like bosses in 5 seconds, you know.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
That's not the only time he does anything either. I mean, if they let him do it a couple times, but no. Oh well. I forgot what the demon gets if you get him at higher levels. I think it just does more damage or something like that. I actually didn't use the familiars quite often. I actually did use the sword one quite more often, just because he was the higher. He's actually the most powerful familiar in the game, despite his awkward, you know, the way he works. He still does more damage than anyone else, just overall. I do like when he acts like Arthurian or something like that, you know. Sword brothers unite! Oh, is this the... Okay. Let me switch to the fairy really quick just to show off her unique dialogue. I keep forgetting to do this. Alright. Should be able to tell me... Maybe I have to leave the room and come back. Maybe it's on the other castle. She's supposed to, when there's a crack in the wall, she'll say, "There's something weird about this wall." She's not doing anything though. I know there's a wall here you can attack. No, you're not gonna do anything, huh? All right, whatever. Sorry, folks. I should have done it in the previous castle. Maybe that would have been more likely for it to happen. How about now? Maybe we get some green tea here. Nothing. Alright, whatever. Well, she does usually, she'll say like, "Oh, there's something weird about this wall," you know, and then you attack it, and you're like, "Oh, thank you." But nope, she didn't do anything. There we get the power of Sire and a life apple. Yeah, I should have shown it off on the previous castle. It probably would happen more often. Maybe I should have left the room and came back. Maybe that would have done it. Well, I'll try to find, I think there's a couple more broken walls I haven't found yet, so we can always go back to them later. Or find those. Either that or do a New Game Plus and clear data version of the game. Yeah, there's actually a New Game Plus, or yeah, New Game Plus version of the game. Let's see, what was the... Oh, one's gone now. It went off. In this game, if it disappears off screen, consider it gone. It's like your food in real life. Don't even think about trying to get it back. And bats are so aggressive in this game. In real life, they're hardly aggressive at all. Oh, we can keep the zirconium, I guess. Or diamond, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's technically the diamond weapon or whatever, but... I think this is, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the teleport. I want to unlock this one because I don't want to go further into this place yet. So I want to, I think I actually want to go back and go into that one area I didn't finish off really quick. Oh yeah, we didn't go to the library yet, so I could do that. Oh yeah, there's a unique thing in the library you can do as well that I forgot to show off in the original area, but I can always use the library card to take me back to the library in the regular world. Yeah, it's a unique thing you can do after you get the gravity boots. Yeah, I forgot. I kind of forgot about that too, actually. I was like, oh, right, I forgot you could do that. It's one of those things you kind of remember later on. Oh, my God. Oh, no, it's gone. Whatever. I don't use... Well, actually, there is technically a way to use reusable items like that. more effectively and get like not have to worry about hoarding them for the whole game. Because I only used them like once, and then after a while, I'm just like, now I'm at a certain level, I don't need them anymore. But there's an item you can get that that lets you make them more viable. But that's not till after you beat the game, unfortunately. So, oh well. Yeah, let's go back in the... What the heck? That lion, dude. That's kind of out of place, because you could tell they put a lion head on top of the armor body. But, whatever. It's like holding his nose, like, really? Like, come on, man. Or like he messed up or something like that. And then we fought a good person on a pogo stick. Scarecrow, yeah. I'll just keep going straight for now. It's Schmo? Really? Schmo? Uh-oh. Are we in, like, Wizard of Oz all of a sudden? Sounds like it. I mean, it's a cool design for an enemy. The Tin Man. There we go. Maybe I should switch back to my high defense. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, this is so you probably saw this before, but yeah, there's like a hidden bottom part to the Librarian's place, and if you do something with the gravity boots, you can get a unique reaction. Let's just say that. All right. Okay. I said I could just drop, but actually, I don't think I need to complete the map. I think it's okay as is. So. Need to find a safe spot though, taking quite a bit of damage. So. Yeah, you guys actually do quite a bit of damage if I don't have the certain armor on. Wait, who the heck hit me? Oh, it's the schmoes. Wow, they just want me to get hit by this guy, huh? Maybe I should have put back the armor now. Yeah, the high luck isn't really working for me right now, so. Alright, well, we'll swap out for now. We'll come back at another day, so. I'll quit the lumens for now, just for the range. Oh my god, you might be more annoying than the Medusa heads, maybe. I thought there was supposed to be something in there. Hold on, let me quit the ferry really quick. I could have swore there's... Maybe that's in the other world. Or the regular castle, so... Just gotta sit there. Also, there's a unique... Actually, it might be the Japanese version I'm thinking of. There's a unique version of the fairy. Yeah, I think it's the Japanese version that if you get the fairy to a certain level, she'll sit on your shoulder. At least in the Japanese version, there's something like that. So, okay, wait. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the like little details in the game. I could have talked about them before, but it's one of those things where you're not really thinking about it at the time. Are you still there? Well, now I actually can hurt you really badly because of my level or my weapon. So. You guys aren't so tough when I'm actually good gear. Oh, javelin, huh? I don't think I've ever gotten one of those. You basically just throw it at dudes. Did I furnish it? But I guess the game could be more challenging if I purposely don't take advantage of the RPG mechanics. Or you could just not have RPG mechanics in the game in the first place. It just made it like as is. Oh well, what can you do, right? Alright, that should be the connecting part for that. Okay, let's go back down. Yeah, these schmoes are actually pretty annoying. Actually, I don't know why I keep fighting these guys now. I've fought them once. Like I said, it's all about fighting them once. After a point, I should just only fight them if they're in my way. Ramen. Why are there Japanese food in this dark European setting? Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a Japanese gaming company, so it's fine that they do stuff like that. It's just fun. That's all. For a game that's supposed to be semi-serious, and all of a sudden they have these jokey things like this all over the place. Wait, did I? Well, we'll go this way anyway, so. Okay, avoid that. Although I have to go back that way anyway, but still. Fire, ice, all that fun stuff. Yeah, a lot of these rooms, you can tell, aren't. There's no point to them really, other than just grabbing like little stuff. And you can tell I haven't. Well, I guess I could. I use the resist stone, but everything else, like you can just kind of avoid, really, unless you're playing low-level runs or something like that. There it is. That's what I was trying to get. Now I'm good. I guess I could go back to the Alucard weapons and I got myself healed now. I've never actually tried playing this game where I have a low levels or whatever. But the thing is, you're just gonna gain levels no matter what you do. At least in the first run of the game, anyway. But if you get a certain item or whatever, then you could keep your levels low. But there's the you get a neutron bomb from the candle. A neutron bomb. And you gotta love it. Damages all enemies. Yeah, it has a decent damage rate too. So, all right. But anyway, if we go to the door here, we get the Vauldemare, whatever. Power increases with gameplay. So basically, the longer your games run, the more damage you'll do with the weapon. The only problem is I'm trying not to leave the game running for a long period of time. Right now I'm at the I might be at 6 hours, but it's fine. Last time I checked the file, I was at 5.5. But that's changed after a bit, so. Obviously changed, yeah. Yeah, 10 minutes are actually kind of annoying now that I think about it. Because if, we still get I still get knocked back, so every time I get knocked back, they'll keep running into me, and then it's a continual loop of just constant damage, since there's not really invincibility spheres in this game. Not in the same sense as previous Castlevanias. Because the old games, you get invincibility spheres because of the sprite flicker. So that wasn't done on purpose, because that's how that's how it worked in games back in the day with sprite flicker. Now, if any game has it, it's because they intentionally put a flicker or invincibility spheres in there because the game design or whatever. Now it's at the watch. And I missed it. Missed it. Alright, get some money. And a Storolite. That's a type of gem. Shut off. Storolite strengthens powers of cross. So what that does is it improves your the damage on the cross sub-weapon. But unfortunately, I mean, the thing is the cross does okay damage originally, but it's not too crazy unless you have high intelligence. But that makes it even more better. The only problem is cross costs so much to use, so it's a toss-up. Like, are you gonna spend, like, was it 60 or whatever hearts on one cross attack? It's more useful if you play as, like, well, I'll talk about that when I do. But alright, is that it for the? I think I found everything. Yeah. Okay. Yep. We can call it for the library. All right. Do you want to just go? Yeah. Too bad there's not really a good connection point from... Yeah, I'll probably walk back to the middle spot again from here, so... Well, I was going to do the Alucard method, but now I'm just like, yeah, it wasn't really working for me. It's supposed to, basically, the mode is supposed to, like, get it to where, you know, high money drops on a pretty frequent basis, so you can earn cash quickly, even though I'm not really going to buy anything with the money. Not really. But it's the principle thing. Wait, am I going? No. I'm getting turned around again, aren't I? Oh no, I've got it. Okay, never mind. It's because of all these stupid schmoes. Yeah, you guys are pretty obnoxious, actually. Any enemy that just keeps following you around and smacking you back into other things, and it's an annoying feedback loop, and you're kind of like, all right, I'm done with this nonsense. I do not want to be a part of this anymore. Get me out of here. To heck with all these books and everything. To heck, I say. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, let's go back the one way I decided not to go. Oh my god, stop. God, you guys are annoying. Everything seems to be annoying to me today. Yeah, you can stop annoying me now. Alright, let's go this way. Since I didn't finish going this way before. After fighting the creature. The little creature. Mr. Frankenstein. Or you could say Frankenstein's monster if you at least want to go into more detail about what it is. So, yeah, the save spot was there. Although technically, if I want to make this exploration faster, I could find a very specific item. I probably should just do that instead of running around, but it's fine. I'm trying to just do it all in one go, really. Okay, let's go straight forward so we can go to some of the other parts. And I'll just skip most of this stuff. So. I think I finally... Actually, I could... Well, maybe not. This room might not be the best place. I think I finally got the hang of the bat ability, but I'll do that here in a second. So after we get to a good spot, yeah, I won't hit you guys. No point. Not trying to hit. Well, I am not getting the experience for the sword by not doing that though. So, but it'll be a while till he gets to get a high level though. I've heard that if you get Alucard to like max level, you can't level up your familiars anymore. I don't know all the details, but that sounds reasonable because you're not really gaining experience anymore, right? So, oops. Oh, right. Forgot about you guys. Even though I just encountered you last episode, you know. Yeah, sometimes you forget the little things, you know. Get out of here before we keep getting. Man, I think if I didn't have any, thinking my armor was low, how much damage I'd be taking. Yeah, I'll keep that. Keep that, and I get hit by your pelvis blast. Man, nasty. Sure can. Nope, no crotch attack for you. No, sir. I do not abide by those rules. Oh, man. Ah, stop it. Gotta be more careful, dude. I can't handle this, but of course my defense goes up. Actually, I forgot how the defense on the watch armor goes. Like how it figures out like I think it's based off a certain percentage. Because not every percent increases. It's based off like a certain amount. Ow. Oh, God. If I can... Nope. Yeah, he's a... I don't really, since he's not affected by the clock. Where's my next closest? I could walk a bit farther back. Yeah, let's just run past him. Yeah, I took too much damage in that previous area, so... Oops. I'll come back to finish you off later. Alright, let's go down. Let's wait till that stops. There we go. Yep, and the same trick works before as long as you have the clock. You can go through here, resist fire and thunder. Oh, let me see if I can get that. Maybe we can get the fairy thing to work if I leave the area and come back. Let me walk in and back out. Let's see if she does it now. Well, she's supposed to say, you know, hey, there's something weird about this wall. Oh, never mind. It's not this wall. That wall isn't broken. Never mind. Sorry. My bad. I'm forgetting every little detail, it seems like. Well, I've slept since then. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Let's see, which... Actually, do I want to... Actually, this is actually where I'm supposed to go for, well, plot purposes is down here. I don't want to do that yet, so... Aw, man! No! Come on. Oh, wait, no, I can drop down here. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Here's all the items in the game. So you can grab one of each little here. Too bad there's not a teleport that takes you right here. There's even the lightning one there too. All right, nice. Yeah, now I have to wait. And I have to wait for the clock to move to a certain point so I can actually get in that one back area, just so I can unlock it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this section. I was gonna hold off, but yeah, let's go and do it now. Unlock the chambers. Yep, we're just gonna bug this guy again, or someone else, obviously this time. So, who is in here though? It's the reverse chambers, so, or perhaps Rebecca Chambers is in here. Now we got a new version of it over here. Up. Let me see if I. Might be too late now that I've hit it. Dang it. Hold on. It might also be based off her level too. Maybe she's not high enough of a level. She gotta do anything? Dang it! I was gonna show you off, lady. How come you're not helping? You're not helping me out. Let's see. Oh, that guy's coming too close now. Whoa, that guy's huge. Like his laugh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ah. It's clearly evil. Oh, come on. Yeah, he can hit you with the back end of his sword if you're not careful. Ah, I'm trying to hit where his hilt is. That's pretty much where he is. No, okay. No drops, no nothing. Is she really not gonna say anything? I know she points out the walls if there's something weird about them. Maybe it's because I already experienced them before, so it doesn't actually count. Let's see. I'm looking up seeing if there's there's nothing on levels based off it. All her level does is based off like what items she'll use to help you in combat and stuff like that. Maybe if I could. Nope. I guess because I'm already. Maybe it only works in the previous castle because because I've already found them. So. Uh oh, it's Cthulhu. Well, or Malaki, whatever. I mean, we all know who it is. But still. We got a Ghost Dancer that I killed almost instantly. High Potion, Sword of Hador, and Opal. Sword of Hador, huh? Not Hodor? Hador. Hador, House of Hador Heirloom. It's a little bit weaker, but let's take a look at it. Yeah, about the same either way. Too bad a lot of the swords are pretty much the same. There's not much to them. Oh well. I mean, it's a sword. A sword is a sword is a sword. How much can you do with a sword? How much wood could Woodchuck chuck wood if he could? Woodchuck could chuck wood. You know what I mean? Have you ever asked yourself that question before? Have you? Well, I'm telling you now, you should ask. You should definitely ask yourself that question, Miss Turner. Is that the? Let's see. That takes us to the Coliseum, right? Yeah, Coliseum time. Okay. Yeah, there's the werewolves again. We'll go the other way. Actually, maybe I should go to the Coliseum too. Well, let's finish off one place at a time, folks. One place at a time. Man, so many options. Whatever shall I do? Yeah, we're not gonna slice them, dude. We're gonna continue on. You can slice those guys. And more Malaki. What does he summon? The Elder Plane or Elder Sign? Might be the Elder Sign. I don't know. Too bad a lot of people find the Cthulhu mythos kind of goofy now. Back in the day, it was like super scary. But nowadays, because of people's mentality about things, you know, it's not scary as it once is. Miko always look at it as the fear of the unknown, or being seen as an insignificant ant in the cosmos in general, which is true actually. You don't even need super powerful alien species to tell you that. I mean, you just look at the universe itself, and you can already tell that we're kind of a pitiful bit player in the grand scheme of things. When you think about it, makes you feel rather small, doesn't it? But anyway, all right, I got another teleport. We could head on to the Coliseum. That way I can come back later or finish it off. Let's keep exploring this place. Maledix to okay. We can always come back here later, so. Yep. Got shield potion. Luck potion. Mana prism. And now we're in the back into the okay, ghost. This ghost dancer will not dance on me. Looks like he's just trying to like tackle you or something like that, but very poor, doing a very bad job of it. And what was the? I'm trying to remember what area it is that has the broken wall. I have to remember. I always forget. Because remember, there's the broken. Well, it would be ceiling in the regular castle, but here would be the floor where you can break it to get a go into an extra room. But okay, so we're in the outside area now. Oh, hello, Mr. Karasuma. I like when enemies actually have the same like knockback mechanic that I do. Even though it makes it too easy because of that, because you can just keep hitting them and they can't do anything to you. Like their death. Gotta give the game credit. All the death animations are very well done. Just yeah, it just looks impressive with like how everyone dies in the game. You could have just had them just disappear and we would have been fine with it for the most part. But no, you actually have them like explode into a thing of feathers or something like that, you know. Makes them more festive. Exploding into a thing of feathers is very festive, apparently. Of course, we got the Medusa heads. anything on. I don't think any of these have anything interesting if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I could probably show off the bat form right here. That bat attack. Let me get all this stuff first before I do that. Looks like the angel, Archangel Gabriel, or Satan. Maybe it's Kate Blanchett. I don't know. It's hard to say. Apparently they look similar. Yeah, hearts everywhere, and yeah, I can't grab them all. Oops, almost got me there. Almost got me. Okay, let's see if I can show up bat form now. Okay, so to do bat form, or sorry, bat charge or whatever, or wing. Actually, I think its technical term is called wing smash. Okay, so we need to hold X or whatever your X button is on the controller is. And let's see. Okay, just making sure. My setup's a bit weird sometimes because I'll manipulate the controls just to make it work. So all right. Well, this game isn't really giving me a good chance to do it because of the frickin' heads. Okay. Hold down the X button. Up, back, down, down, forward. So, see. Okay, hold. 1, 2. Okay, try it again. Oops. Oh, I ran out of magic. Dang it. Okay. That's right. I was in my bat form too long. Let's see. We'll have to wait now. We can play the waiting game. Might have to try it again later. Yeah, sorry about that. I do have that one ring that makes it go faster, right? Do I need to change my... Oh, I do need to change my stats. Okay. Time's gone too much by, so I need to swap out. I thought it was a little bit weaker than I realized. So... Oh, sorry. I'm checking the... Yeah. Creases are in for MP restoration. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the room. I'll try the bat smash later, so... there we go. I showed it off. Yay! Bats or wing smash or whatever. Or atom smasher. I'm not sure. One of the two. Yeah, cool ability if you can get it off. Nope. Yeah, I have trouble. I have trouble activating it, so not good with these button presses. Like I said, I told you about my fat fingers. So. Ooh, here we go. Got the Alucard mail. Finally, the actual real mail of the game. Yeah, did you ever notice how the armor of the game's called Alucard? Well, it's actually Alucard is what we actually want. So, still not as good as the walk armor because of everything. So now we need to find the actual Alucard equipment in the game. So, yeah, I was joking earlier about the... Well, I mean, the Alucard stuff could be interesting because of the luck. But, you know, because luck improves, like, critting and... item drops, but if you actually want good actual defense, you want the Alucard stuff. So, trying to remember another game that did something like that, where you think you had really good armor. Well, it was a weapon. It was Final Fantasy IV. I think it was Final Fantasy IV. It was the Excalibur, when you actually wanted the Excalibur, but you kept thinking that you thought back in the day you thought it was the legit weapon because, well, it was you know, typos and everything were kind of common back in the early days of translation. So you thought that was just like, oh, well, they just mistranslated it. Nope, it was actual. It was actually done on purpose to show that that wasn't the actual real weapon. Just going by as a dog. What the? An interesting door here. Actually, well, might as well finish this place off anyway. Uh-oh. Now what? Hey, it's the mummy! Akhenaten II. Cool, nice to see you, buddy. Unfortunately, he kind of reminds me of the mummy from, like, the very first Castlevania. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Ah, get off me. Ah, stop twirling me. You spin me round, baby, right round like a record player. I kind of find this funny, actually. Just, I mean, he's not doing any damage to me because I'm too powerful for him. It's just really, really funny to see him manhandle Alucard like that. There we go. You alright there, buddy? You okay? I don't think he's okay. Yeah, that's Akamoto in the second or whatever, so. Yeah, I'm kind of too powerful for these guys. The Rib of Vlad. Alright, let's take a look at that. Rib of Vlad. Con plus 10, so we got one more treasure to go. Okay, let's go. Let's get the rest of this place. And somehow his coffin disappears. Ooh. Where did it go? No one knows. Okay. Let's continue on here. And grab whatever's hiding in the back. Alright, what do you got? Okay, we got ourselves a heart thing. Yeah, better than nothing. I think the last boss we had to go to is in the catacombs, if I recall, if we wanted to finish this now. But I think I remember reading that, or not reading, seeing that someone was able to like speed run this game in like 16 minutes. Although I don't know if that considers the bad ending or not. I didn't actually watch it. I usually don't like watching speed runs. The idea is interesting, but I don't actually care to actually watch that stuff, if that makes sense. I'm one of those people that doesn't like... Yeah, it's weird how a guy who does Let's Play games isn't really the biggest fan of actually watching people play games. I know it's weird, huh? But that's just how I am. Not that there's anything wrong with people watching flying zombies. What are you talking about? Actually, they kind of look like Thriller zombies from Michael Jackson's Thriller video. Thus, calling them Thriller zombies. Like I had to explain it to you for some reason. There we go. I think those zombies are based off a Japanese version of a zombie, I think. Forgot what it's called. There's a couple versions. There's like the hopping vampires, and there's the ones where the vampires are just the head and the intestines. So this might be a play on that version. The Jurichi or whatever it's called. I forgot the actual name of it. Actually, I don't know why I keep attacking them. I only need to do it once. There we get a life thing here. Okay, what did I... Let's see, the only thing I missed was... is it this room? Or is it the next room? It might be... Actually, it might be this area here. Let me finish these guys off and then I'll double check on that. Actually, it might want the... Well, it'll reset if I leave the room, so... Okay, it is... It's not here, is it? Trying to think of a good way to hit the ground. Actually, maybe I should have used the, actually, if I... Is it here, or... There should be a secret... There it is. Oh, it lets me hit it. Okay. Huh. Cool. Thanks for letting me hit it. I think I was about to put the rod just to get it to do it, but okay. I will take it then. Anyway, in this room we get the heart refresh. Let's see what that does. Heart refresh. Restores 500 hearts. Yeah. So if you need a lot of hearts, what is my max hearts? 258. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a waste to use it right now, so let's save it. Actually, I probably should go back and... Actually, I'll just wait till I find a another teleport, and I'll go do the Coliseum after that. Okay, so let's go... Well, do I want to go... I could go down and find the other teleport and end up back in the front again. Uh-oh, looks like we got ourselves Snipers of Goth! What are they... Uh-oh. Oh, I hate these guys. They are, I forgot their actual imps. Yeah, what they'll do is they'll basically, force me to attack all the time while they stay on my back. So they're pretty obnoxious, especially when there's like 20 of them back to back trying to get you to hit basically what they do is they have you attack and you just stand there and attack over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I think the snipers of Goth actually count as holy enemies, if I remember correctly, because they look like angels. The wings of an angel. No, come on. No, come on. There we go. Yeah, you guys are more annoying than dangerous. Well, actually, it could be dangerous too because the whole, if I was at a weaker level or didn't have the same armor, you know, being wary of forced to being attacked over and over, and then someone just gets up behind you or whatever. So, yeah, no sitting in the chairs now, huh? Yeah, I can't force myself to do it. Oh well. Yeah, I might go. Let me continue a bit further and then I'll drop, because it's easier to fall down than it is to climb. So I know how to fall down very easily. Hello. Looks like an upgrade to that one guy, whatever his name was. Ooh. Oh, is that Night Shield? Dang it! Oh, that's a spear, huh? I didn't know a spear was stabbed in my face. I forgot the name of that guy. It did pop his type for some reason, so. Let's go this. Actually, no, I want to go. No, I want to go this in this room, don't I? Just to unlock it. Or just to show it. Back in the Coliseum again, so. I love the way those guys die, so. Going to. I think I said I was just gonna go to the teleport and then go through this area later. So, yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll come back to the teleporter. I could do this now, but I try to be semi-efficient at this. There's one item I want to get before I fight that one boss. The one boss in the catacombs or whatever, or the was it the catacombs again? Nothing here. Yeah, dropping that way just to save us some time. More imps. At least getting these things are easier. The fire boomerang. It's basically a boomerang that's on fire. Yeah, these guys are similar to the gargoyles from like Rondo of Blood, where if you don't hit them on the first go or you don't get close enough, they'll back away from you. I do like the design of the snipers of Goth. You know, not quite cutting themselves Goth, but you know, and yes, I know it's Goth from Goth architecture and stuff like that. I'm just making a joke. That's it. Well, actually, no. I guess he's more heavy metal. Oh, yeah, this guy's kind of cool too. The archer. He's like a techno archer or something like that. Look at him. He's wearing a specific type of hoodie, though. A very questionable hoodie, if you know what I mean. Perhaps he considers himself a dragon, if you know what I mean. You probably don't know what I'm talking about anyway, so let's leave it at that. I don't know why, even though there's a lot of cool designs in the inverse. Ooh, we got a diamond. Diamonds are forever. That's what they want you to think, anyway. But what was I gonna say? Even though there's a lot of cool designs of the inverse dungeon, I always remember the encounters and enemies of the standard castle more. I think it's because depending on when you get here or how you play, you might be so powerful that you really don't really get the chance to really explore the enemies, because by that time you're doing so much damage to things that you're just like one or two shotting them, and then you're like, oh, what was that enemy? Oh, whatever. Yeah. Maybe we got HP max up. This is why I usually been hitting everything, because I sometimes forget like which jars or like fireplaces or whatever have an item in it that I want to grab. So, all right, let's see. Okay, just making sure the map got filled out. So, actually, what I might do is I might finish the Coliseum, and then go back up to the main area there. That might be the way I go. All right, let's save it. And we could play a little bit longer. We're actually we're pretty relatively close to the end of the game almost. Probably make it one more episode, I think. Yeah, like I said, the Inverse Castle goes by really fast because of how high a level and let's see. Yeah, because of the level you're at, and you can you remember, well, if you're playing this pretty much constantly, you're remembering what you just played, so you're able to just kind of skim through this and find all the secrets almost in the first go. So that's why it's almost hard to be memorable. The idea that there's an Inverse Castle is cool, but remembering it is different. So okay, we got a boss room up ahead. So yeah, let's go ahead and counter it. Why not? I could have backed out if I really wanted to. Alright, we got our new enemy, Beelzebub. Yeah, usually he's I know there's differences between like Satan and Beelzebub, so, but I always consider them one and the same, even though Beelzebub is the Lord of Flies, basically. Yeah, see, it's basically a dead body. Yeah, with flies surrounding him, so gross. Look at that. I could use, yeah, this is one of those fights that's, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Mainly because it slows down the flies, so I guess it's useful in that case. The only problem with this fight is that depending how you work, it might take you a while just because oops. Well, I mean, that works. It's just, see, like, I only get a couple of shots in if I'm using my weapon, so... This is definitely one of those fights you have to use your bat form and everything. Oops, I meant to use the Echo attack. The Echo attack is probably the most useful attack here because it's pretty easy to activate it. And it does okay damage to the point where it'll finish off the flies. Although I think the flies might be a one-shot thing. But anyway, Beelzebub is defeated. The idea of the boss is cool, but because it's such a high level, I kind of just wrecked it. Oh well. And yeah, this guy doesn't have an item. There's specific bosses that have items. I mean, I know where the final one is, but... Alright, what's in here? A Ring of Arcana. Alright, let's take a look at that ring. Ring of Arcana. Increases rare item appearance. Finally. I mean, luck will help you do that too, but this will even increase your... Because it doesn't straight up increase your luck as it shows, you can tell. It just it helps improve the chances for rare stuff. So if you're trying to 100% the game in terms of trying to grab every single rare piece of equipment, which I'm not really into doing that myself. That's not really something I'm super interested. I'm trying to think of the best way to go if I want to keep going straight or go down. Either way, I've already beaten the boss. But yeah, I'm not really that interested in finding every single rare piece of equipment. It's not... Because like I said, I mean, there could be some interest in that, but it's not something that immediately is important to me. Okay, did I fill up the area? Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I want to... Yeah, let's go up. We'll come back to, like I said, it's easier to fall down than it is to go up, so. Oh, there's the Salem Witches again. Easy peasy, breezy cover girl. Alright, let's get the save again. Yeah, I got more HP than ours. Where'd her soul go? Her soul disappeared. Ah, nuts. Fine. Don't try to curse me. Don't try to curse me. More of those, Oh, those gremlins are back again. Luckily. Lucky for me. Oh, what the? Bitterfly. Yeah, not gremlins this time. You thought it was gremlins, but no. No, sir. But, I mean, there are gremlins here. You know what I mean. Oh, right. Yeah, I healed from that, rather. Well, that's one of those... the curse on the witches is one of those things that disappears when you actually kill her. So you lose the curse. Or if you have the fairy, either way. Yeah, let's go this way first. Alright, fill that out. Alright, HP max again. Yeah, well, how much is our HP? 498? Yeah. So we're good good on that HP there, baby. Yeah, nothing will stop us now. Even the final boss is actually not that bad, depending on what your level is. It's almost kind of a joke, really. Really, the big challenge would be to try and play this game by staying as low level as you can. Like, gain whatever experience you get from bosses, because they're required to get past at least the first part of the castle and go from there. Yeah, there is an item that helps you if you want to do that challenge. But that's more for, like, replays and stuff like that. I know there's, like, things like, I was trying to think of mods where you can mod the game to randomizer. That's it. That's the thing that people do where they'll randomize like a game and have it. The only problem with a randomizer that if you don't program it correctly, you can basically soft lock your game. Anyway, let's go up there. Alright, grab all these treasures. Ooh. Hopefully that didn't disappear. There we go. We get a katana here. Just remember, don't take proficiency in katana. There's only one in the whole game. No one's going to get a reference to that. Alright, got a lesser demon. That guy was kind of goofy, actually. The foil? Then we got some demons here. Who was a boss at one point. And now they're just a regular enemy. I don't know how I feel about former bosses becoming basic enemies. It almost kind of defeats the purpose of the point of the boss. I don't know. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. Maybe it depends on the game. There we got a high potion here. Alright, how are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get back. Basically, I'm trying to get back to the entrance. Actually, that might be a good spot to call it for an episode. Would be to get back to the entrance, so make this one maybe a little bit shorter or longer, depending. I actually lost track. I was actually tracking my. I actually forgot to press the stopwatch on my phone. I use when I record times, like when I don't want, because sometimes I can play a game for hours without realizing it. And for recording purposes, I don't want to play it for hours on end. So I'll usually use a stopwatch that gives me an idea of like where I'm at and where I want to continue on or not. And take that in. Ah, nuts. Yeah, I couldn't transform, so I had to go through the Yeah, you guys are really annoying. Oh, dropped a life potion. Alright, see if we can get that. Yeah, since we're in the inverse castle, no reason to have that elevator. Whatever, so. Grab these. Ooh, we got the goddess shield here. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Actually, it's been a while since I swapped out the shield. Engraved with goddess image. Yeah, it doesn't. Let's see, it's about the same. Yeah, we'll hold it. Just anyway. You can tell I almost never use my secondary weapons when I play this game. It's just a habit. It's just like I just always just want to press the square button or whatever, and never use the secondary button. Well, there's really not much for 2 weapon builds, to tell you the truth. It's really if you're just trying to min-max, I guess. I always use the shield for the defense, really. So okay, we are. I was about to say we should be connected at this point. At least close to it. There, there's the save spot. And then this connecting point. There, we taking the game. Ow. Gremlin. Don't even hit me with that fire. I do not want to be hit with fire. Fire is not my weakness. Actually, it should be. You think it would be because it's Alucard. Maybe it's because of the whole, he's you know, only half vampire, so he doesn't suffer this full effects, but except it's fire. Fire hurts anyone, really, when you think about it. Fire bad. I guess the zirconium can be useful here, yes. I just haven't been using the sub-weapons as much. Should've just kept the stopwatch. That seems to be the most commonly useful for me. Stop telling me to flash. I'm not gonna flash the camera. Okay, back in here again. I mean, I guess I could continue on and connect it like to the underground Coliseum. I'm always so not scatterbrained is the word. I'm always so indecisive sometimes. Well, actually, it depends on the game. Some games I'm pretty much focused on what I want to do and where I want to go, but then there's other games, kind of like this, where it's more of a, you know, I kind of want to, kind of play it by ear for the most part. Oops. Could do the, let's try that. Nah, let's do holy water. It's been a while. Yep. Yeah, those bitter flies or whatever. They like hiding in the darkness. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to just. Yeah, I mean that teleport will take me back this way. So if I go back to the teleport, I can finish that section off. So. Yeah, the plan was to get to the, like I said, entrance of the place. You know, like kind of work in the beginning of the game where you could go into the, where you went into the drawbridge, you know. It's kind of weird how, depending on what game you're playing, Dracula's castle could only be like a handful of floors, or it could be like a whole metropolitan like maze, you know. I kind of like the idea of the Castlevania, which that wasn't originally the name of the castle. I think it was just Dracula's castle, but maybe it was because of the cartoon or something like that. But then now people have referred to Dracula's castle as Castlevania. And you're like, okay, that's rather silly, isn't it? But fire resist from that gremlin there. Oh, right, because of these guys. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Actually, could just go mist form if I really want to not mess with them. Yeah, they're trying to poke me. They know where I'm at, but they can't do anything about it. Haha, you cannot defeat me. I am invincible mist. Go mist form. Let my sword take care of that. Of course, the only problem is I don't have that magic restoration ring on, so it'll take a while for my magic to re-heal, but that's fine. Ah. Try not to waste my magic. Why am I still attacking them? I keep saying I'm not going to level grind anymore, and yet I keep killing everything I'm across. Okay, done with that. Just summoning more demons. I'm so used to being able to attack twice. Maybe I should have equipped the secondary weapon so I can press that. Because usually you can press a weapon and your secondary weapon, you can press that almost immediately there afterwards. Of course, it might also depend on the certain enemy types too. There we go, resist dark there. Resist the darkness in your soul. Ah. Okay, did we find most of the stuff anyway? Like I said, I might be missing a room or two by accident by not paying attention, but that's fine. I'll go over that in the next episode. We'll cover the rest of the. Okay, maybe this episode will be long. Never mind. I was gonna say it was gonna be a short one, but well, never mind. Maybe I'll just stop at this save spot to call it an episode then. Because like I said, we don't have much more to really explore here, so. All right, looks like we've made quite a bit of progress, and as you can see here, there's only like the catacombs, the under Coliseum, the front exit area, and then we're pretty much done. But can we complete most of this castle and save the world from whatever Shaft's ghost and whatever he's doing with Dracula before he can resummon him? And what happens when we actually complete the castle? What other goodies will we get? We'll find out next time in the finale of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.